begin. So, how are you feeling today? A little bit in more details, if possible.
Today is a national holiday in Japan, so I didn't have school,
Mm-hmm.
and
No.
I've been studying since this morning.
You said you didn't have school.
Yeah, but I've been prepared.
You've been preparing. Mm-hmm.
For my school's
Exams. Okay. The whole day.
Yes.
Okay. And how has it been? Successful or not too successful?
I think it's not because I couldn't understand math.
Couldn't understand. Can you explain that?
Couldn't understand many ways to solve problems, solve the task.
Exercises, equations, maybe exercises, tasks.
Yes.
Yeah. Couldn't solve many tasks well. I mean, too difficult, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
This morning, I woke up a bit early, then went to Starbucks.
Oh, a bit early. Does that mean at about 4 a.m.?
7 a.m.
Okay, at about 7 in the morning, you can say.
7 a.m. in the morning. Then went to Starbucks to drink a cup of coffee.
How far is it?
How
far is it?
It took for 5 minutes by bicycle.
Oh, so you have bicycle lanes there for your bicycle, or do you have to ride on the sidewalk where people walk? Do you have a special lane for bikes, like a bike lane, or not?
There is a bike lane in the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk.
So the bike lane is try it. The bike lane.
The bike lane is on the sidewalk.
Is a part.
Is a part of the sidewalk.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like in many European countries. Okay. About 5 minutes. And what did that give you going to Starbucks early in the morning for a cup of coffee on a bicycle on a national holiday?
It's comfortable because I breathe a fresh air.
No air.
I breathe fresh air.
But the tense is wrong. Breathe
I
fresh air.
breathed.
Mm-hmm. What else can we say with air? We can breathe it. We can breathe it out, breathe it in. What else?
On.
No, we can, instead of breathe, what can we say with air? What
Have.
verbs? Have some, okay, what else? We usually not have, huh?
Consume.
No, I cannot consume. Have is not the best. Anything else?
Get.
Finally. So you do know that. It's in there, right? You just need to pull it out and use it at the right time. So again,
I got fresh air.
and we usually say some. We got some fresh air.
I got some fresh air.
Just, is that the only thing you got?
Yes.
Out of the whole situation, you just got the fresh air. Well, maybe you got some energy for the day. Yeah.
Yes.
Got more enthusiastic, more energetic thanks to the coffee and the air, seeing the sun. Yeah, that's another thing we get when we go out, especially early in the morning. Seeing the sun helps your body perform better and be healthier in general. Maybe seeing some people. Did you see some people on the streets?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. You saw some people on the streets, yeah?
Yes.
What else? Was it clear? Like, did you notice any signs of the public holiday outside? What were the signs? Oh, so how can you say that? But there were no. Mhm.
There are no signs of national holiday.
The national holiday.
Of the national holiday.
Because we already know that holiday. Now we can talk about it with the. You have introduced it already. So it wasn't clear, but couldn't you tell by the fact that there were more people on the streets? Like, could you tell? Was it noticeable that it was a public holiday by the fact that there were more people than usual, or not?
No.
So the amount of people was the same. Yeah, like the
Yes.
number of people, it's the same. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, what about your favorite part about your homework?
My favorite part of homework.
Not of homework, your favorite part, which is homework. Let's talk about your favorite part of the lesson, yeah? Homework. So what can you tell me about it? Let's check your sorry, what do we have here? We have shadowing, yeah? Let's see. We need to repeat longer parts or speak faster. Did you do shadowing?
I did, but I haven't copied.
Can you do it now? Or can you always put it here as soon as you're done? Since you're done?
Okay.
Is it lost or can you do it?
I can't do it now.
Will it take a long time, you think? We shouldn't waste time. So maybe later. Just please don't forget to put it here, all right?
Yes.
And how many times have you done it since the 11th? So now it's the 20, I know, since the 10th even. Now it's the 24th. So you've had 14 days, 2 weeks worth of potential shadowing practice. How many recordings, how many times have you had the chance to do it?
I did about 5 to 7, maybe.
About 5 to 7 recordings. Yeah, okay. Well, we need analysis too, right? We need analysis and we need you to listen to yourself. Have you done that?
Yes.
Check for the vocabulary, hear everything, right? So we need yeah, minimum 2 per week at the date. 2 minutes, right? Have you been able to do everything here?
I forgot to record 2 minutes for 2 minutes.
Okay, let's try to keep that because now we have minimum 2 per week, yeah? And how about 4 to 7?
I sometimes noticed idioms, but not always.
But did you write them out?
Yes.
All right, good. How do we review? The review happens like this, right? We listen with subtitles on. Yeah, listen to your recording with subtitles on. You do that, yeah?
Yes.
To check when you review. So first you record without subtitles, yeah?
Yes.
Trying to understand what they say. It helps with listening. And how about part 3?
I haven't done.
I haven't done that. So it has to be every week, yeah? Every week we study. We need this part 3. Mhm. Well, all right. Then what should we do? You need to save it in this document, yeah? You grab part 3 questions from this document that I made, and then you put it here. We need to do this, okay? It's very important. Okay, about your reading and listening results, was it the first, like, let's say, second time of you doing that for IELTS?
The first time was
With the official uh, IELTS.
yes.
So the first time was with the official IELTS that we couldn't get those results, right? We couldn't see them.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
the second time was recently with those with the online tests website, yeah?
Yes.
So that was your second time in life doing IELTS,
Yes.
listening and reading.
Yes.
Okay, so that explains it. So that explains why the score was so low, because it was your basically second time, almost first time doing that without any preparation, right? Okay. Well, in that case, it's pretty straightforward. We can easily get you a 7 in reading and listening. You just need to keep doing that with my tips. Yeah. I'll
Yes.
give you a few tips for reading and a few tips for listening that you keep in mind. And you just need to do more of those tests. How long does it take?
Mm, the- It took for 2.5 hours.
Took 4? No, it just took
Took
what?
2.5 hours.
No, that's with writing. Yeah, we're talking about
Alright.
reading and listening only. So reading and listening only, that is.
1.5.
So that's what you need to do, right? So what do we have in IELTS preparation at home? What do? We need 1.5 hours of reading and listening. We need 1 hour of writing, task 1, task 2, right? And we need a
Yes.
speaking shadowing plus part 3. Yeah. Let's
Yes.
say, would you say it's 30 minutes for shadowing, 2 recordings plus part 3, 2 questions with analysis? So do you think it's 30 minutes or closer to 1 hour?
Close to 1 hour.
So it's, let's say, 1 hour speaking. Yeah. So how often can you do this to keep your score, your band score growing? Like these, what is it, 3.5 hours you need, yeah, in total to finish all of that homework. For example,
Once, once a week.
But you said you have tests now. When do they finish?
About December 12th.
On the 12th of December.
On the 12th of December.
Good pronunciation of 12th. Well done. So before that, it will be very hard to fit this in. Am I right? You cannot do at all. Yeah, anything.
Yes.
So that is a lot of time. Actually, it's almost 20 days. You cannot do any homework, like zero.
I will do shadowing and writing.
1 hour writing, you mean? Because we need to stop writing task 1 separately, task 2 separately. That is in the past already. Now you are good enough already to write everything together like you should. So it has to be 1 hour minimum. I mean, just 1 hour is enough. Well, okay, so then we will plan ahead of time with you. When are you going to do shadowing? Next time? Or do you want to plan it yourself? Do you want me to help you to plan specific time, or you can manage it yourself?
I manage myself.
All right, so you'll manage yourself. You need to try to do as much as you can, at the very least shadowing, maybe one shadowing, one part 3 question. Better to have diverse homework, yeah? And writing. And if you have time for maybe listening to 30 minutes. But well, you need to let me know, because right now we need to really like hurry up and work more on all skills. And
Yes.
the more you can do at home, the faster you'll get there. Also, but IELTS also helps you with all English, like English at school, English for traveling, like or studying in Canada, or Australia, right? Or just talking to people, sounding smarter, right? Being able to understand text in English, like reading, listening, watching videos in general. So it's not just for IELTS you do this, right? What do you do this training for? What will it help you with?
Mm, to speak fluently in my school's English class.
It's a low level goal. I mean, not a goal, a low level effect. So what about high level effect on your life? How will it help you in life? But honestly, right? Not making stuff up. Not what you think it will give you, but what you truly like believe it will give you. Why do you need English at all? Maybe Japanese is enough.
Globalize.
Sorry?
Globalize.
Globalization.
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 You need more to explain?
Mm, so I'm I'm in a situation which is not normal because I'm Vietnamese, but I live in Japan. So um, I wanna be more global, be more, be a global person
Mm-hmm.
to to be cool.
Okay.
So I wanna learn English.
I think in your case, you need it not just to be cool, but to be able to speak even with Vietnamese people in Vietnam, right?
Yes,
Uh, Even if you go to Vietnam or anywhere else, you can speak in English with pretty much everyone these days. And in countries, in most places, when you speak English, people will judge you. Do you know what that means? Judge.
yes,
People will judge you by the way you speak. Yeah. So the more intelligent you sound, the more respect you'll get for that, the more you'll be able to achieve. Like, for example, you want to have connections in other countries for your business. And some people wouldn't want to work with you if they consider you unintelligent or uneducated. Yeah. So if you sound good in English, that immediately displays your skill, your ability to people, and you immediately get respect without having to prove anything, right? You don't need to say, oh, I have a lot of experience, or I have this, or I have that. Just the way you speak already shows that. So that's also what you get from what? You get that from what?
IELTS preparation.
Yes, exactly. So IELTS might seem like nonsense sometimes, but in reality, it prepares you for a lot of things in life, even speaking confidently. Like speaking in general, like when you start speaking confidently in English, do you think that will also help you speak more confidently in Japanese?
Yes,
Yes. So it gives you many skills in life. And that's why it's like a life skill. You're not learning just math. Do you think math will be very useful later?
no,
Especially with, you know, AI or calculators, computers everywhere with us. We barely need to understand math unless you want to be a programmer or some like engineer or something. It's a very specific path, yeah. But in general, you don't really need math that much. But English, that's like covers a lot. All right. So that's why I want you to understand that and do more preparation and ask me for um, just ask me questions and ask me for more homework when you have time so we can improve faster. Well, we have some of the mock test comments here. Mm. So, for example, have you ever broken an important rule? So we have, what do we have here? There's a rule at our school. Yeah. Instead of
Why?
a,
Why?
what do you mean?
Why? Like us go through is wrong.
Because you are introducing this here. Right? Have you ever broken an important rule? You could say you need to introduce it with a more focus on the rule. There's a rule at our school. You can say a school's rule. There's a school's rule that I broke. Also fine, but it's better to emphasize. There's not really a grammatical mistake. It's more of the way you speak, more natural like this. Yeah, there's a rule at our school, and here you have what's wrong.
Broken. But
Broke it.
I
Broken. Yeah.
well, I I brought my smartphone.
Okay. I brought my smartphone. So in that case, so you're saying that it's not possible to bring phones in your school, like it shouldn't happen. But I did it anyway. I did it anyway. So we don't need to say I brought it. So we can't bring phones, but I brought it. No, we can't bring phones with us.
But I did it anyway.
Yeah. Do you think rules are necessary? Mm, so something about bad. You said like bad rules or uh, something about people being bad if they don't follow rules, right? So how else can you say that? How can you answer this question? Do you think rules are necessary?
Yes, they are. Some
Mm-hmm.
when there aren't any rules, some people would do
Bad things. Yeah.
bad things.
Without rules. Mm-hmm. Okay. Without rules, some people might, or not might, but will be able to commit crimes, you mean?
Yes.
Commit crimes, then let's call it that. Okay. Let's move on to part 2. What do you see?
Get good grades.
Study a lot. A lot. How? Hmm?
With
A lot better. Just a lot more. So study better, because it's not about how much you study; it's how well you study, right? Want to study a lot better and get good grades. Yeah. Why I want to realize this dream is that I think running companies are really cool. What do you think? Yeah.
companies is very cool.
Yeah. So is first of all, and we should introduce and why do I want to realize this dream? It's that I think running companies is really cool. Running a company. What's better here? Can you try it again?
And why do I want to realize this dream? It's that I think running a company is very cool.
I cannot see you very well. I can only see half of your face. Can you like sit so I can see your full face, or maybe lower the camera so we can? Yeah. Okay. Now I will ask you to answer this topic again, but before that, let's finish with this. Right? Here we have. Oh no, before that, interested in like I'm interested in being an owner and have a lot of workers. Remember what I told you? Not behind.
And
And company with interested in being an owner in a company with a lot of workers. Can you say that?
could you say it again, please?
So interested in being an owner in a company with a lot of in a big company with a lot of employees or a lot of staff members or a lot of workers. You can pick one.
Interested in being an owner in
Of a company. Of a company.
owner of a company with a lot of employees under me.
Okay. Something like that. And why is that? Why do you need that? Why do you want that? Hmm?
I wanna be a top
Top one.
top position
Want to be in the highest position and in the top position. What does that give you?
a lot of money and respect.
You could say that gives me
That gives me respect from employees and money.
And a lot of money. A lot more money. Okay. Yeah, and you can also say, I want to hold the company's top position.
I want to hold
The company's top position.
I want to hold a company's top position.
Or my company's top position. My own company's.
My company's top positions.
My own company's top position, which is being an owner, being a boss. Next, what do you see here?
Hesitations.
Yeah, what else?
Said.
When I said this goal or told bad, or let's say told my friend, told my friend about this goal. They said that I'm cool because I like to run. I like to run. What's wrong with this?
I'd like to run.
I'd like to. That's a big difference. An international company and my friends. So is it a friend or friends?
Friend.
And my friends, my friend thought, not felt. You don't really feel it is great, but think, yeah, thought it is great. And you have a question mark here, like you said it is great, like in a question mark, in a questionable way, like you're asking a question. So we need to change that. Today should be and my friend thought it's cool because I want to run an international company. Um, they thought I'm cool because I like to run it, and they thought it's great. Down a bit, yeah. How about this?
Lack of information.
And my relative, which relative? Should be in general. How do we make this general?
Tips.
Huh?
Relatives.
Yeah, my relatives also thought that also thought the same thing. Now let's try it again. You have some corrections. You don't need to worry about those. You can think of another ambition, or you can use the same one. Do you think you can try another one first?
Yes.
Okay, so you can try another ambition. Do you need time to prepare?
Yes.
Okay, so you've got 1 minute. And I want you to prepare for this topic. So describe an ambition that you haven't achieved yet. You can use some of the idioms like set my sights on means choose it. Yeah. So I have set, or when I was 10 years old, I set my sights on becoming a professional artist or painter. You understand?
Yes.
Shoot for the stars, we have another idiom here, means achieve something great. Like I want to, instead of choosing a low level goal, like an easy goal, I prefer, or I would like to shoot for the stars and pick a bigger goal in my life, like chasing a bigger goal. Depends on the goal, right? So if it's big, you can definitely say shoot for the stars. Aspiration is another way to say ambition. Goal, you know that, yeah? All right, take your time. You'll get 1 minute. Okay, so 1 minute is up. Can you please begin?
My ambition is to buy any to buy every clothes I want and wear them. I set it my sight on was when I was 10 years old. I have a large desire to purchase many clothes, but I didn't have enough money and times. So until I will get older, I really want to get a lot of money, times, sometimes transportation, and a person who go with me. I'm interested in clothes which express people's thoughts. So, and I think many clothes are cute and cute.
Mm-hmm. And what do your parents or friends think about this goal?
My friends and parents think that my goal is to child, because it's not, it doesn't have reality, but I really want to achieve, realize my goal.
Okay, thank you. Now let's take a look here. How can we paraphrase ambition?
Dream.
What else?
A,
What else? I've just told you.
Inspiration.
Aspiration. Aspiration. Anything else? Goal. What else? What else can you call an ambition? I'm creating a new document so we can move away from the old one because it's too big already and too clunky. So how else can we paraphrase goal?
Inspiration.
Well, in other words, what else?
Aim.
Aim or
Target.
target. Yeah. Target. All right. Then any clothes I want and wear them. So that is your ambition. Is it to buy or to get any clothes? Could you repeat the goal one more time, please?
My dream is to buy every clothes.
Buy every clothes. Doesn't sound great. How else can you say this? Buy every clothes. Well, you understand it's not possible to buy all clothes, every clothes, and clothes is uncountable, so you can't say like every. You can say every item of clothing or every piece of clothing, but it still doesn't make sense. Can you explain it a bit more? Hmm?
Buy every items of clothing.
Every item.
Every item of clothing.
Yeah.
As possible.
Not every, like as many as possible.
As many as possible.
So one more time, full thing, please.
My dream is to buy every item of clothing.
No, you cannot say every with as many as. You have to pick one. Every or as many as.
My dream is to buy as many as item of
As
clothing.
many items of clothing as possible.
As many
Types of clothing, okay, is also fine, or items, or as many clothes as possible.
Why is it possible?
As many as possible? Like
No,
this.
like many clothes.
Just a lot of clothes. My goal is to buy both. What is the goal exactly? To buy, to try out, try wearing? Not even buying, right? You want to wear.
Yes.
My goal is to try out, and my goal is to try out as many, let's say, types of clothing as possible. Can you try to say that?
My dream is to try out as many types of clothing as possible.
Yeah. So buy and wear, just try, or just wear, or see how they look on me. Put, we'll try how it's best. I don't think anything should be replaced here. How do we use this? Set my site. I set it, my site on, you said?
Yes.
So it's a set expression, an idiom. You cannot change it. Set my sights on. I set my sights on this goal, on this dream, when
I set my sights on this goal when
what?
when I was 10.
No, it's just 10. Just 10. Yeah. And then you said as something large desire.
I have
Why don't we say at that time I had? Does it sound better?
as I also have it now.
So how do we say it in past plus now?
I have been having.
Doesn't sound good. I've had this, and I've had this, this, let's say, desire for since then. Since then. We don't need purchase here. By the way, can you say purchase? Purchase?
Purchase.
Purchase. Yeah, so we when you say it again, how do you say it? Please. Would you please?
And I've had this desire since then.
So I set my sights on this goal when I was 10, and I've had this desire to, this dream, this large desire to get a lot of clothes, to get a lot of types of clothes, to try out many different clothing styles. You can also say clothing styles, fashion styles for a while. Since then. Can you try it again?
I set on my sights on.
No. Set my sights on.
I set my sights on this goal when I was just 10, and I've had this desire since then.
Yep, so it is now still here. What's wrong here?
Time.
Time. Didn't have enough time for what?
For going many shops.
Going shops?
Going to
Going shops? Going to or two shops? Or didn't have time to go shopping? Didn't have enough time to go shopping. Actually, let's take a short break now, okay? I think it's going a bit too slow, so we need to refresh our mind, our energy. I recommend to stand up, go for a little movement, whatever movement you can make is great. Drink some water, splash some water on your face to get some extra energy for this. All right, and come back fresh. How much time do you need for this?
5 minutes.
All right, let's do 6, a little longer, okay? And then we'll continue. All right, see you soon.
See you.
Okay, can you hear me well?
Yes.
Feeling better?
Yes.
So your goal is to fix this as soon as possible, as quickly as possible. Okay? You have mistakes, you fix them, then we practice fluency with you. Okay? Let's begin. What did you mean by sometimes transportation? We're talking about describe an ambition you haven't achieved yet. Here you have like something about transportation. What is that?
I need transportation to wear clothes,
Transportation to wear clothes?
to go shops,
Go
go to
shopping.
shop, go shopping.
Didn't you have access to some, I don't know, public transportation back then? Was there no public transportation when you were 12 or 10?
Yes, there is.
There was.
It was.
There was. Yes, there was. There was
Yes,
transportation.
there was transportation.
Yeah, transportation was there. Yeah. And then what was the problem? Why are you talking about it?
So I mean, train or cars.
A plane? What do you mean? Why do you need a plane?
There are there is clothes which is only can be buy.
There are clothes that can be bought
There are clothes that can be bought
only in
only in overseas.
only overseas.
Only overseas.
So that's how you should say that. So I want even clothing that is not available in my country. I want even that kind of clothing that is not available where I live in my country. I want to try out all kinds of clothing, right? That's what I wanted to hear. Try it.
There are clothes which not available, which is not
Are
available,
kinds of
which
clothing. There
there
are
are
kinds of clothing, yeah.
there are kinds of clothing which are not available in my country. So I even want to go abroad to wear them,
To try them, to try wearing them,
try wearing
try
them,
them on. You could say try them on.
try them on.
But transportation is still something good to mention, just not like this. You could say, I didn't have time back then, I didn't have money, and I couldn't travel far to
I
get the
could
clothes I wanted.
get the clothes I wanted.
I wanted to get the clothes I wanted. Right?
I wanted to get clothes.
No, no, no. That's the end of the sentence already. I want you to say, I want you to talk about this. Like back then, I didn't have what?
I didn't have money,
Enough money.
enough money, enough time. So I couldn't travel far away. Travel
Far, just far.
far
To get the clothes I wanted.
to get a clothes. Get a clothes I
To
wanted.
to get the clothes. What's wrong with my typing today? I wanted to get the clothes I wanted. Uh, yeah, I didn't have. I didn't even. I couldn't even travel far. I also couldn't travel far to get the clothes I wanted. Yeah, that's the point here. Next.
A person who go with me.
What is that? I don't understand. What are you talking about?
When I buy clothes,
Mm-hmm.
I want a person who hold my shopping
Person who holds,
bags.
is it he, she? Should be holds, right?
Person who holds.
And in this case, you don't even need who. You just need a person to do something. A person to hold.
Person to hold my shopping bags. And also I feel lonely when I travel alone.
So right, and to not feel lonely, I would also you start well with that as well. In addition or plus, I also let's say for this dream to be what? Complete, full, yeah? So you don't want to just do it alone, right?
Yes.
You want to do it with someone else, right? So for this dream to be what?
Enjoyable.
Enjoyable or complete, full. And for this dream to be complete, what do you need? I need
I need a person to hold my shopping bags.
okay. I need. Let's generalize first. Hold shopping bags is a bit too low level, like down there, right? You need to go up first. I start with something uh, above that, and so I need what in general.
My partner.
I need companionship. Do you know companionship?
Yes.
Friendship, companionship. That means not just a companion, but like you mean in general. Well, here nakama means friend, right? Not exactly. Well, maybe this. I see friendship here. Maybe this is closer in Japanese, but companionship is like everything included there, right? A companion who cares and goes with you. Like you don't need to explain that. Just all in one word. For this, I need companionship too. Someone to hold my stuff and to keep me from being lonely. Yeah? One more time, please.
In addition, for this dream to be complete, I need companionship too. Someone to hold my stuff and to keep me from being lonely.
Being or feeling. Let's say like this, feeling lonely or being lonely. All right. Or to keep me company. You know that? I need someone who can hold my things and keep me company.
To keep me company.
Okay. What else do we have? Next, we have many. Clothes are cute. What are you trying to say? Just explain. There's nothing wrong with this, but I want you to use more words to explain that idea.
Um, I know that there are a lot of kinds of clothes which are charming
Very good. To me,
to me,
and I want to try all of them.
and I want to try all of them.
Or something like that. Many clothes. So I find lots of clothes in the world very cute, charming, whatever. Lots of clothes. So it's hard for me to resist the temptation to try them all. Temptation, is it a new word for you?
Yes,
Resist?
I've heard, but I thought
It's hard for me to stop myself from trying them all. Yeah? To resist the temptation or to stop myself, same thing, from trying them all. Let's keep something simpler. You can get advanced vocabulary a little later. For now, we need more fluency. So
I find lots of clothes in the world very charming, so it's hard for me to stop myself from trying them all.
stop myself from trying them all, or yeah, okay, or from wanting to try them all. And about your friends, relatives, they think that my goal is too child. What's up with that? What is wrong here? Do you know or not? Or does it look fine to you? I need to know your perspective.
Child is noun, so I need adjective.
An adjective, a noun. Yeah,
An adjective.
good. How do we do that? Any idea? Child.
Childistic.
Oh, wow, you made it up. Very good. That's how we learn English too. You need to try things, be like a risk taker. Well, almost childish, we say.
Childish.
Or in other words, is there another adjective? Childlike, childlike, or characteristic of a young person. Yeah, okay, of a baby or something, of a child. Childish. They think that my goal is too childish, or you could say instead of my goal, you could say this goal is too childish. But what is your opinion on that? Immediately you can add, and I think it's true, and I think it's completely wrong.
I think it's true.
Well, it's a bit strange. Just you don't think it's like a real serious goal, but okay, it's fine. It's your perception because it doesn't have reality. What does that mean?
Because I can't buy every types of clothes.
Every type or every item of clothing. Yeah.
So for real, it's not possible.
We call it what?
Unpos unrealistic.
Unrealistic. It doesn't reality. It doesn't have. It's unrealistic. It doesn't have ground grounds in reality. There's no grounds for that in reality. That's how we say it. But it's too difficult, so better not to use that for now. Just say they think it's unrealistic. It's too childish. It's not possible. Impossible. Not possible. Unrealistic. Whatever. Yeah. Okay. Well, now we have quite a few corrections here for this part two, and I'd like to come back and check some part three as well. Okay, here we have part three. Well, let me move it here to our new dog. It's easier. Why do we do so much correcting? I think it's because you really need to understand your issues regularly to keep fixing them. Yeah, because right now a lot of your English just doesn't make sense, and I want to eliminate that. And then fluency will also go up because you will know what you're saying is true. Good, correct? Yeah. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're spending more time on that. So this is part three we have from our last mock test. And now we have a question. Why is having ambition important for success? How do we fix this part? Yeah.
Consider it.
Consider it. Let me consider it for a bit. Consider it for a moment. It's better to say, or for for a minute. Can you try it again?
Let me consider it for a moment.
Too slow. Let me consider it for a moment.
Let me consider it for a moment.
We have let me. How do we say that?
Let me.
No, we say let me. Let me consider it for a moment. Consider it.
Let me consider it for a moment.
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 Moment. Okay. People who success something. What do you see? It should be quick. The faster you fix it, the better you'll be at English, especially IELTS.
People who succeed.
Yeah, succeed. Succeed. What? In something.
Succeed in something.
And what is this? Success, something, all the ambition. What is all the ambition?
I don't know.
Okay, so we are talking about people who succeed in something need ambition, require ambition. Say require, bit easier. Require, not easier. It's better fitting. Require ambition, right?
Yes.
And can't think steps by the goal. How can we fix that one?
Can't make steps
What is that? What are you talking about?
to achieve a big goal. People have to make smaller goals by the big one. And if people don't have any ambitions, they can't make steps, make like small goals.
Hmm. The small, yeah, I see what you mean. So, uh, can't think steps. This is how can we transform that? So, those who those who don't, maybe those who can't achieve their goals, usually can't can't follow or create smaller steps for that, right? So the who can achieve their goals usually can't follow or create smaller steps, or how else can we say like split their goals into can't maybe let's use the split verb, can split their goals into smaller steps. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Who can can't split them into smaller steps to not repeat goals? Can you try?
Those who can achieve their goals usually can split them into smaller steps.
All right. This is how we do it. Well, that's what I want you to continue doing at home. Can you finish with these? And
Yes.
for the other test, I think, can you collect all of the question marks and put them here as well, and maybe try to fix them so we can take a look. Well, okay. Some of this is okay. So it was very stressful. Actually, yeah. So something like this is okay, but I prefer to have my own personal car. The subway is really comfortable. Going, like the subway system is convenient and it's very comfortable for me to be in a metro train, a metro subway train. Yeah, in sitting in a train or traveling by subway, by metro. So it needs to be explained better. I see the question marks usually when it's a bit unclear. Like was very stressful. Like why was it stressful, or some details are missing. Anything else? I often travel to rural areas with my family. Okay, most of the corrections are complete. So then we will move on from that. All right. We will have another mock test now. Yeah. I have sent you the link to this new document in the chat so you can save it. For hesitation, that means you'll need to try and answer questions one more time at home, and then I'll ask you them again. It means there was too much hesitation and we can't leave it like that. We need to try something more. So again, The goal is the homework is to finish that. Is like more specific homework for November the 24th. Finish reviewing the part 3 below. Prepare to answer that. And now let's have a test. Yeah. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, let me see what we haven't done yet. Let's do this. And this. Okay. So how many topics do we usually have in part 1?
5.
In part 1?
Yes.
3. 3 topics. 5 is too many. Now, let's begin. Yeah. Good afternoon or good evening. My name is Das Reed. Can you please tell me your full name?
Good afternoon. My name is Queen Ai Chan.
And can you tell me where you're from?
I'm from Vietnam.
Right, so I'll take a look at your ID and then we'll move on to the first part. So in the first part, I'm going to ask you about yourself. Let's talk about friends. Do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle of friends?
Well, yes, I have many friends in my school and also around the school.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any childhood friends that you still see often?
Yes, I have a friend who is my elementary school's friend since I was 10.
Mm-hmm. And how often do you go out with your friends?
Well, it depends on the season, but I usually travel with my friend twice a month.
Mm-hmm. And what do you usually do when you meet up with friends?
I often go to cafe to talk with my friends and enjoy drinks.
Mm-hmm. Now let's talk about your family. Do you have a large or a small family?
I have a large family.
Who in your family do you spend the most time with?
I spend time with my mother the most because my father is busy for his work, and my brother lives in another country.
How often do you meet your extended family members?
I meet them once a year.
Mhm. Do you prefer spending time with your family or with friends?
I prefer my friends because it's the same generation, so I can talk a lot with my friends.
Now let's talk about your school and your favorite subjects. What is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is PE.
Why?
Because I can play sports and feel fresh and relax.
Do you prefer studying alone or with others?
I like to study by myself in my room because I can concentrate on my study, and I feel it's more efficient way to study.
And what do you find most challenging about studying?
Um, the most difficult part of learning is that remembering. People can only remember when they look something many times, but it's hard to remember even they look the things many times. So I think it's the most difficult part.
Would you like to take any additional courses or training in the future?
Um, I really want to take an English course to improve my English because learning languages is one of the most difficult things.
Mm. All right, now in the next part, I'd like to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to prepare what you're going to say, and you can make some notes to help you if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm going to send you the topic in the chat. Do you have a paper and a pencil ready?
Yes.
So I'd like you to describe a person who you follow on social media.
Okay.
All right, now don't worry if I stop you. Can you start speaking, please?
Yes. Person who I follow on social media is a an influencer whose name is Minami. Um, she is TikToker. She is a TikToker, YouTuber, and Instagrammer, and she has a lot of followers. I follow her because, of course, she is cute, and also I can learn trends to copy and talk with my friends. I often copy her hairstyles and how she wear wear clothes. She's like my model, and I would like to copy all of all of her style. Yeah.
And what do your friends or relatives think about this person?
Um, because she is really popular, so they all know her, and they think that it's good things. It's a good thing um to be a person who I want to be.
Okay, thank you. Now, we've been talking about people from social media, and now I'd like to ask you some questions about that. First of all, what kinds of people become famous through social media today?
Let me think. I believe that people who have their own style become popular and famous, because people uh who have different style from others are charming, and people want to see them.
How has social media changed the way we get news?
In the past, people get news from TV, which is a media everyone ha- had. But now they people have almost people have their own phone, and they get news from it because it's portable and easy to look.
Okay. Now, what are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
For businesses, companies can use social media to advertise their products. Now, many people have their own devices and see the social media, so it's a good way to inform people new or their original products and tell how good is it, how good they are.
And how can people maintain privacy while using social media?
I know a lot of people use passcodes to open their phone, and when they create accounts, they usually make passwords to protect their accounts.
Mhm. And will social media become more or less important in the future?
Well, I think that it's becoming less important because now um, there are programs which people to people to rely on social media, and they look their devices for a very long time. So I think that it's less in less popular in the future.
Mhm. Thank you for your time. That is the end of the speaking test
Thank you for your time
as well.
as well.
Okay. Good job. I like what you did. Part 1, 2, 3, all complete. All questions. You've done your best. Stressful?
Yes.
Now, all we need to do is look at the issues, correct them, practice fluency. Yeah? So I'm going to put all of this, all of the comments I've made into the document below the older corrections. So the older corrections you need to finish first, and then you have the mock test for November the 24th. So you need to finish reviewing. Let me show you the screen so you know what I mean. You need to finish reviewing that. The mock test for November the 24th below. Okay, I put it here for you. So we have some issues with speed. Number one, so number one problem is the issue with speed. You know what that means?
I spoke really slowly.
This is way too slow right now. I'm afraid you might even get a lower score than 5 if you speak this slowly, because the speech is a little bit too slow. It's hard to listen to that. You need to start speaking faster. Just any moment you speak faster. Yeah? For example, do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle? What's the fastest you can speak? Yeah.
I have many friends.
Right? That's good speed. Add something else.
I have many friends and I also often hang out with them.
Great. Say it faster. Do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle?
I have a lot of friends. I hang out with them often.
Too slow. Do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle?
I have a lot of friends. I talk with them a lot.
Say more. Say more about that.
Talk with them a lot in school, in my school, and also I hang out with them outside of school.
Too slow. You see, you have two stops. It sounds like you're confused. I can't hear confusion. If you want me to give you something like a 6, I cannot hear confusion in your voice. There is a lot of confusion I can hear now. So I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't hear that. Do you have a lot of friends?
I have a lot of friends.
You repeat my words. Bad, bad, bad. Is your own. Do you have a lot of friends?
I have many friends. They all kind and friendly and charming and cute.
Much better. Still, we need even more speed. Even now, it's a little bit slow. Friendly pronunciation. Li, not re.
Really
Friendly.
friendly.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends?
Yes, I have many friends.
Let's not say let's not say that. Let's just say yes, I do, and then you add your own ideas. Yeah. Do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle?
Yes, I do have a lot of
Too
them.
slow. Just yes, I do. Full stop. Done. Yeah. And then you add your own answer after that. You got it? Try not to repeat my words. Do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle?
Yes, I do. I
Then
have
your own answer.
I have many friends who are kind and cute.
Kind and cute. Interesting. Can you explain that?
Kind,
How kind are they? Why do you think they're kind? What makes them kind?
uh, they help me when I get stuck,
They help me when I
and
get stuck sooner. You need to say that.
they help me when I get stuck.
And they're friendly and they're cute because, so they're kind because they help me when I get stuck, and they're cute because,
Cute because I love their behavior.
too general. Let's be more specific.
They smile a lot.
Okay. Faster. We need this, all of these ideas faster. Last chance you get, the fastest you can, no stopping at all. You just say something, keep talking, yeah? It's okay to correct yourself, okay to say some nonsense or make mistakes, but don't stop, please. And do you have a lot of friends or just a small circle?
Yes, I do. I have many friends who are kind because when I get stuck, they help me and they are cute because they smile a lot.
All right, that's better. So that is how we speak. You need to charge that energy and release it when you speak in IELTS. Part three, you need to show the examiner that you can answer questions with energy, with willingness to speak. Yeah, that's important right now. Even if in real life you hate speaking for long or speaking fast, maybe you hate that, it doesn't matter. For IELTS, you need to show that. Let's try one part three question because, well, I'm going to finish at about 6:05, right? So we still have some time. Let's practice one more question. But before that, do you have questions?
Which is more important, speak faster or
Speaking faster?
yeah. Is it better when I speak faster but make a lot of corrections?
Speaking faster is almost always better for you, especially like in your case, just for you. I'm fast speech is everything right now. That's your goal to start speaking faster. That's why shadowing should be the goal to speak fast. Part three, when you practice at home, should be speaking fast. Try to find words faster, sooner there, right? Get there sooner, please. Yeah, like this, we used to speak last year. Yeah. So we need to start moving away from this speed and start speaking faster. You've learned a lot of English, but the speed is still struggling. Any other questions?
No.
Well, let's try this then. Yeah. What are the advantages of using social media for businesses? Just don't look at the corrections for now. Just look at me and think and answer. You can give yourself time at the start, but you need to buy it. How do you buy time? Can I purchase a minute?
Can I practice a minute?
It costs 1,000 yen. Is it too much?
Yes.
We don't ask that, of course. We ask like, let me. What we say, let me think. Yeah, let me consider that. That's what I mean. You need to buy some time. So, what are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
For businesses, many companies can advertise their products on social media because everyone can see the advertisement and they can tell how good the products are.
That was better, but slow. What are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
Many companies can use social media to advertise their products.
Online. Advertise products online. Yeah, I'm trying to help you. So you need to add that online component, right? Word of mouth online, marketing online, outreach online. Yeah. What are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
Companies can use social media to advertise their products online. Everyone can see advertisement and they can tell how good their products are.
Tell you have there, which refers to the people who look. You say people who can check it online and see how good their products are, like their own products. That's what you're saying, but you don't mean that. You mean uh, the products of the companies. So that is a confusing sentence structure you chose. And try not to repeat the same way. Like, try to think of new ideas every time I ask you something new. Do you only have one idea, or are there more? What are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
Let me think. The advantages of using social
Look, you
media.
didn't think. You said, let me think, and immediately started speaking. Give yourself time to think. Think of something good and start speaking fast. Yeah. What are the advantages of using social media for businesses?
Let me think.
Mhm. Okay.
Companies can use social media by by companies can use social media to look their products review, and they can improve their products products.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. That's better. So we'll fix issues later. And now the point is to speak a little faster, yeah, to get those ideas out. I think I see now you also have a problem with ideas for some reason, which is usually not that big of a deal for most people, but maybe you're stressing out too much. Maybe you're like overthinking, yeah? That that makes it so you can't come up with ideas. You just overthink. Every idea is good, actually. There's no bad ideas. So you're overthinking, you're trying to look for the best idea, yeah, which is not necessary here. Not anything. Or maybe I can't imagine you having no ideas. So it must be either stress or overthinking. And that is all fixable. Just learn to pick anything that comes to mind first. Just use that in your speech. What else? Hmm. Well, yeah. You can also say that you just aren't an expert in this field. I'm not.
I'm not an expert on
Expert.
this. An expert.
An expert
An expert on this field.
on this or in this field. In the field, but on this. Not an expert on this. Or you could say, I'm not a businessman. I'm not a business person.
I'm not a business person.
You could say, look at me. Do I look like someone who's an expert on social media and businesses? Just ask that. Yeah, the examiner asks you something like this, you tell, look at me. Do I look to you like someone who knows something about businesses? That's it, and that's your answer. You see, it's funny, of course, and maybe you shouldn't do that, but maybe you should. At the same time, like something similar, you could say, well, like I'm honestly not an expert on businesses and social media. Haven't really thought of that before, but I guess they can use it somehow for advertising to get more clients. Try it.
I'm not an expert in this field, and I haven't think of the businesses, but I try to think, and that is
Well, marketing for to get more customers. Yeah, easy. Such an easy idea. Pick the easiest, like lowest level, like lowest hanging fruit, easiest idea. Just more customers, more money. They want more money, they can get more customers. You can say.
this they can gain more customers.
that way. Yeah. Well, okay. So I've added some corrections for you to check later. I want you to do it on your own if possible. Now we're gonna wrap it up, and so yeah, we'll see each other next time. And before that, I want to also ask you when you're free.
On
Tomorrow.
no, on
Mm.
Wednesday
Wednesday? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
at 5 p.m.
I have a meeting there. Ah, wait, no, it's Japanese time. That's fine then. For 2 hours?
Yes,
What if we meet 1 hour Tuesday or 1 hour Wednesday or 1 hour Wednesday and 1 hour Thursday?
yes.
I feel like
So
maybe 2 hours might be too hard for you in one go, or maybe it's. I want to see if it's more effective. Maybe, yeah, or yeah. But if we meet 5, yeah. Any other time on Wednesday?
at 8 or 9.
Uh-huh. 8 and 9. Mhm. 5 is probably better. Yeah, 8 and 9 over. Mhm. Well, actually, yeah. Why not? Maybe in the evening. Then on Wednesday, 2 hours. We could, yeah, okay, we could fit in. Maybe it's easier because no need to organize 2 times separately. Um, Wednesday 8, maybe then
Wednesday 8.
at 8, yeah,
Yes.
8:30.
So Wednesday 8 for what hour?
No, I'm planning 2. I'm thinking 2 is probably easier still, because then it's we don't need to meet. We need to organize separate meetings for that. It's a little easier for you two and me. We can take breaks to make it less stressful. Like, yeah. But 8 is probably too late, right? 8 to 10 is too much, right, for you?
Yes.
Yeah, so 5 is better. Yeah, 5 is better.
But I can study at 8.
No, it's fine. Let's do it the way you suggested then. So 5 to 7, yeah? Yeah, okay, 5 to 7, yeah? That's it. We'll do some writing, yeah? All right. So for speaking, first we correct mistakes. If you have to choose what homework to do, first you correct mistakes and then you do the weekly homework, yeah? You do the homework that I give you specifically, like more specific homework that comes first, and weekly homework, regular homework that comes second, if you have to choose, but better to do all. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I really want to bring you level up. I'm trying my best here. So let's work hard together to get what you want. All right. Thank you for coming, Kunyang,
Yes.
and I'll
Thank,
see you on Wednesday. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. See you on Wednesday. Thank you for coming. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Have a good
See
night.
you.
See you.
You too.